What's going on YouTube? Yamaha, welcome to the channel, and in today's episode we're working yet again on the 2021 MT-09. What we're going to be doing today is installing a new windscreen. This one that's behind me is from mustardbikes.com. Super good quality, super nice finish. The only thing is that lately, because I've been neglecting my 2018 R1 since I love this bike so much, I've been riding more and more on the highway. So what's happening is that I'm getting a lot of wind and I wanted something a little taller with a little bit more wind protection. So I ended up going with the new Puig wind deflector. Just was released on www.cyclegear.com. They have them in red, smoked, black, and I think blue or something like that, and the carbon. So I'm going to be installing the carbon one. We're gonna open up the box here in a second. So if you wanna check it out, stick around, stay tuned, and enjoy.
If any of this content interests you, do me a huge favor. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you want, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification to be notified of all new uploads.
Okay guys, let's go ahead and open this up. I'm actually super excited to see what this looks like. Dang, we have a box within a box. Oh, dang. Okay. Super cool. Nice little poster. I can add this to my wall. As you guys know, I got like a collage wall. Man, this thing comes super nicely packed, which is really cool. A lot of packing, which is great. Wow, this thing is actually really heavy. Seems like we got a little packet of screws here. Oh man. Guys, I can tell you right now already, I'm super impressed because this thing has a very nice weight to it, which tells me that it's not cheap. Oh man, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this thing looks so killer. This thing looks absolutely amazing. Man, this is like some serious quality here. This is not cheap, guys. This is like the real deal here. I've never owned anything from Puig, or I don't know how you say it. I'm gonna say Puig, P-U-I-G, Puig. It says Puig High Tech Parts. So guys, I'm assuming just by looking at this, I'm gonna have to remove these screws to get to these brackets, because if not, there's no way to put these brackets on the bike. But we will look at the instructions together. All right, guys, if you could see the instructions here, it's showing us to take off the 4 screws, which are the 4 screws that I have holding the Mustard bike windscreen there. So we're gonna remove those 4. And like I told you, it does show you installing the bracket separately. So I'm gonna have to disassemble the bracket. Then it shows you actually reinstalling the bracket. So very cool. This should be a pretty simple install. So there it tells you what it comes with. It comes with the windscreen, 2 brackets, and it comes with 4, I don't know, 4 of each, I guess. It says it's a 1-person job, 15 minutes, easy to install. All right guys, so as you can see right there, that is a little Allen key. Now that little cap is just to cover the actual screw. So all you do is just twist that off and it looks just like that. I just grabbed the first one and just twisted it to the left, boom, and it's just a little cap. And there's the Allen key that we're gonna be working to remove. So we gotta take 4 of these off. All right, there's 1 bracket removed. All right, so remove the brackets, left, right, so there we go. Okay, so most of you won't have to remove yours because maybe you don't even have one, but I end up having the Mustard bike windscreen, so I'm gonna have to remove this in order to put the brackets and continue with the installation. Bam! Found it. So if you drop your washer and it slides behind here, just slap it a little bit. All right guys, so once you remove the 4 bolts and the washers, this is what you're left with. All right guys, I'm gonna clean this area up since it's a little dirty. I like the Mold Tool Shine and Go. It's just a nice little product. Simple, looks good, cleans good, shines good. That's just how I do things. Next thing we're gonna do is install the brackets one side at a time. All right guys, they do provide 4 screws. This is a 4mm screw here, so just go ahead and get your T-handle, 4mm. Now I am reusing the stock washers, so I'm just gonna slide the washer under the bracket very carefully, not to drop it like I did the last time. I don't know how the fasteners are under it, so I don't want to strip it or break it because this is just plastic under here. So I'm just gonna do it till it's pretty firm, check it to make sure it's not loose, and I think I'm pretty good with that. All right guys, little pro tip. I find it easier to start with the top. On this side, I started from the bottom, then went to the top. The top was a little difficult. If you start from the top and then do the bottom, it's a lot easier. Now to install the screen, you're gonna need a 3mm T-handle, so go ahead and get that ready. I'm gonna start with the top again, just in case. Now I know many of you guys are mechanics, probably a lot better than me, but I've always learned not to tighten anything too tight until you get down to the very end. So I'm just gonna lightly keep this on just so it's holding it from falling, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that all the way around. Now that I have the 4 installed, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten them down, and at the same time, look at it to make sure it's in the right position. Go ahead and give this a little spray. Detail it as I'm installing it. And guys, I don't know, man, I'm pretty impressed with this thing. This thing looks pretty killer. I didn't think it was gonna be as tall as it is, but dang, this thing is up there. So guys, this is what it looks like from the front. It looks pretty amazing. And like I said, this carbon up close and personal looks really nice. Now, this is not real carbon. This is a carbon print. So by no means is this carbon at all, genuine carbon, but it looks really nice. And as you can see, guys, I'm gonna go back here and show you. Look how tall it is above the screen. It's definitely about a 2.5 inch rise above the screen, which is perfect because now the wind is gonna shoot straight up and hopefully it's gonna go over my helmet. What was happening is that on the highway, I was getting a lot of wind in the face. Obviously on the R1, you don't have that problem because it shoots it straight over you. But with the little windscreen that we had here, I just felt a lot more wind in the face, and I'm hoping riding on the highway with this guy on, this Puig windscreen, that it's gonna shoot the wind a little bit higher to give me a nice, more comfortable ride. And guys, there it is. Really nice, looks really clean. Again, super impressed with the way it looks. I actually like it a lot. Now, I'm probably gonna stick with this because I can switch it back and forth. It's not really a big deal. It does take about 15 minutes. Making this video obviously takes a lot longer, but here's the side angle. Again, this is from the back. And to finish the video off, guys, there's the front. So guys, super impressed with the weight and the finish of the Puig windscreen. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is it too big? Is it too loud? Is it not your style? Do you like it? Let me know. I want to get your guys' opinion. It's not only about me just posting stuff and putting stuff on the bike. I like to hear feedback, and I appreciate you guys leaving comments, especially comments that are very opinionated, good or bad. I don't like bad comments if they're, being disrespectful, but if they're just genuine comments about, either you don't like it or whatever the case may be, yeah, let me know. I appreciate the honesty. I appreciate the feedback, guys. And if you like this video, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up. It just helps out the channel. Subscribe if you feel like doing that. I would appreciate it. And if anything, guys, have a blessed day. Ride safe. You got to work Monday. Peace.